It's great to have a catch up with you for the simple reason is you've got a new studio album on the way in October called Pawns and Kings. What can you tell us about this record?
Well, it's like I said, it's our 7th record, and we're very excited about it. I think once we hit the studio, we realized we had something special, and so far it's gotten great feedback. So we can't wait to get on stage and play some of these tunes.
Yeah, I can well imagine. And obviously 7 records in now. How does this record sound in comparison to the previous Alter Bridge records?
Well, interestingly enough, it seems like with a lot of the feedback we're getting, people are saying it seems a little more. I guess it's leaning on the heavier side. I think a lot more riff-based material. I mean, it might have something to do with the fact that one of the conscious decisions we made going into making this record is to have it be a little more refined, not quite as much layering and production, and have it be more about the meat and potatoes of the riff and the melody. Mm.
Yeah, and obviously that was a reason of going in and doing it. Is anything else kind of come out of this record that maybe wasn't planned?
You never try to go into the studio with everything's completely done. You want to make sure it's a little loose so the band can come put its own spin on things. So. Yeah, I mean, it's everything's kind of a surprise until the end. You never know how these songs are going to turn out. Sometimes your favorite song going into the record might even get cut. Sometimes your least favorite turns into the single. So you never know what's going to happen.
Mm. And when you step foot into a studio, you obviously have demos done. But how does it work for you guys? How does it work from getting it from that demo stage to a finished article?
Yeah, so we have that all-important demo phase, and once we decide which of the songs we're going to hone in on, we sit in a room together with our producer and do pre-production, and we basically take what existed on the demos and turn it into take it into the Alter Bridge realm. So everybody kind of constructs their parts, and usually that's about a 10-day to 2-week process, and then we start recording.
Mm. Good, and I'm sure that there might be a different answer for the both of you, but you both have separate projects, the ones that you do on your own aside from Alter Bridge. So how do you guys write? Do you write specifically for a project at a time, or are you constantly writing and then decide from there which project that kind of riff or that sound is going to be used for?
Well, we're both constantly writing, but once I finish a Alter Bridge record, I'm immediately have in mind the next Tremonti record or vice versa. But that doesn't mean that sometimes songs spill over into the other band's world. So it's the only time for me personally that a song will specifically be for the solo band if it's like a thrash kind of thing that just doesn't really fit with Alter Bridge. But otherwise, I just try to put my best foot forward with either band.
Cool. And Myles, would that be the same for you as well?
Yeah, it's interesting because with the 3 projects that I'm a part of, they're all pretty different. So with Alter Bridge, yeah, it's definitely more aggressive. It's heavier. With my solo stuff, it's more of a blues-based thing, a more singer-songwriter-based, and then obviously with Slash and Conspirators, that's its own animal as well. So I feel like everything has its own lane, and I don't feel like anything anything is so similar to where I'm worried about kind of crossing into the other realm.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Now, once the record has dropped and come out, you've got a nice European and UK arena tour coming up. I bet you can't wait to be back out on the road again.
Absolutely. It's we're starting November 1st, I believe, over here in Europe, and it's been way too long. And our European fan base is probably our largest in the world, so we can't wait.
Yeah, for sure. And you've toured all over the world, but where haven't you toured before that you want to get to at some point in the near future?
Oh man, that's a good question.
It's a shame that the war has broken out because a lot of our friends say when they go to Russia, those crowds are amazing over there. So it's going to be years, I think, before anybody can get back into touring over there. But other than that, we've pretty much been to South America and seen how amazing they are down there. We've been to Indonesia, and they're amazing down there as well. And Australia crowds are wonderful, and European, American, Canadian. We've kind of seen a good sampling of the world.
And Israel would be cool.
Israel would be wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, I can well imagine something a little bit different for the rock fans of yours out there. And now looking towards 2023 as well. What's the plan for you guys at the moment? Is it going to be an Alter Bridge year? Is it going to be kind of other projects year? Is it going to be writing? Is it going to be touring festivals? Kind of what's kind of on the cards at the moment?
At the moment, it's all AB. So we're going to head out and start touring here in a few months. And then probably just take the travel and circus on the road for a while. Yeah.
Fantastic. Excellent. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure having a catch-up with you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.